April 7th, 2014, a very beautiful and talented wrestler known as Paige from the UK made her main roster debut when she fought and defeated AJ Lee to win her first Divas Championship on her first night on Raw, and the crowd were all pumped and excited, and as well they should be, because that was Paige's very first match on Raw and her first championship run. But of course, she had to relinquish the NXT Women's title because she couldn't be both the NXT Women's and the Divas Championship. So her departing NXT to go to Raw, she had to relinquish the NXT Women's Championship. But she had a great run with it. And November 20th, 2017, Paige made her shocking debut after being gone for a couple of months, and the people were not really that pumped because Paige asked, "Did you miss me?" And the people weren't really that pumped, so I guess they weren't really that excited to see her again, and I don't know how they couldn't be because she was gone for a couple of months. We haven't seen her for a couple of months, so how could they not be excited that she finally returned? But partnered up with Mandy Rose from Tough Enough and Sonya Deville, and together they are known as Absolution. So she has been dominant ever since returning to Raw with Absolution. But sadly and unfortunately, December 27th, 2017, in a live show, Paige was injured during a live tag team match when she partnered up with Mandy Rose, and I don't know if it was Sonya Deville, to take on Sasha Banks, Mickie James, and I don't know what their partner was, if they had a partner. So they had to stop the match and walk Paige out. And PW Insider on Twitter informed that WWE informed Paige, or Paige was informed that her wrestling career in the WWE is over. She has to retire because the injury is too bad. She cannot be cleared to compete again. Meaning, sadly, she would also be missing the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match and will not be making history once again, which absolutely sucks. Because we would all want to see Paige in the Rumble, but now, sadly, she may not even be competing in the match now. So, here are my top 4 favorite Paige in-ring moments. Paige made her shocking return after being absent, which I've said. Paige defeated AJ Lee to become the first ever, well, not the first ever, but winning the Divas Championship on her first night on Raw, like I said. And excuse me if I'm rubbing my eyes so much. But ever since I did the Eli Drake Championship address commentary video, my nose have been runny and stuffed, and my eyes are watering like they are now, so excuse me with all that, but I'm not going to let all that stop me from making this video. I'm not going to make that stop me. So, to keep going, 3, Paige defeated Emma to win the NXT Women's Championship. 4, Paige's friendship and rivalry with her frenemy, AJ Lee, who also retired from wrestling. But honorable mention, R-Truth named Paige as the Diva of the Year, but then later came out and said that she was a runner-up and didn't really win. So it was kind of like the same thing that Steve Harvey accidentally did. Everybody makes mistakes, but this time Steve did a better job. He learned from his lesson. Everything's good with that. But R-Truth joked about that and made the same thing happen and said that the real Diva of the Year 2015 was the longest reigning women's champion, Divas champion of all time, Nikki Bella, who was the champion for 301 days after finally losing it to Charlotte Flair at Clash or Night of Champions. But again, Paige had a really great run as a wrestler, and it's really sad to hear that as a wrestler in the WWE, she has to retire and she can't compete in the first ever Royal Rumble match. It would have been awesome to see her compete. It would have been awesome to see her win, and it would have been awesome to see her challenge Alexa Bliss for the championship at the 34th WrestleMania. But sadly now, thanks to the injury, because of the injury, that can't happen. But it's really sad and disappointing, so thank you, Paige. 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 Hashtag thank you, Paige. I don't know what's wrong with my eye. But, Paige, thank you so much for the entertainment. Thank you for putting a smile on my face. I look forward to meeting you one day and wish you the best of luck in your future. Hopefully this doesn't mean you have to leave WWE altogether, because I don't know if she'll still be able to be in the WWE as a manager for Absolution or what, but again, it's sad to hear that Paige's wrestling career in the WWE is over and she can't wrestle in the WWE anymore because she won't be cleared. Paige, I'm sorry to hear the bad news. I wish you luck in the future, and like I said, for all the entertainment as a wrestler, thank you so much.